October the 9th on a trail here, Wednesday. Last night's feature presentation in one of my favorite films of all time, Beyond and Back, 1978. This is a documentary about people who died for a few minutes and had in their experience with the afterlife and then coming back to life. A lot of dramatizations. This is a Brad Crandall narrated film. This is Brad Crandall's finest film. He's got the cadence of his voice, the being in the little office and opening random books. Even the way he kind of walks and pivots and wears the coat and tie, the way his facial expressions, his mannerisms, and the way he narrates. He was dead on in this film. I love his performance. He's the narrator, but he's also kind of like, you could say he's really like an actor in this film too. He's great with the acting. And then some of the actors that portray the people who had these experiences and the spouses and stuff of them are great. You have most of them were not in other movies, which is awesome. Vern Addix, who had a big part in the Brad Crandall narrated film from 1977, In Search of Noah's Ark, played Noah. That was a big part. And then he shows up in a very quick spot of being Plato. I think he has like one line. He plays Plato. And then the rest are just funny looking actors who are bit actors. Most were not in anything else. The one that really stands out is Richard Jury, who was in The Snow Beast, 1977, as one of the little guys who works at the desk, kind of. And he's great. And I think he was in a random Andy Griffith episode. I'm trying to think of. There's a sergeant who in this movie, it's like I can't remember his name. It's initials like HD something. This guy was in a film called Split Infinity from like 1992, I think. So it's like 15 years later. And I remember watching. He's like the grandfather of the girl. It's a family focus film it has Brett Palmer in it. And so he's in this movie. He's like the sergeant who's kind of like, he's like a sergeant doctor kind of guy who was there when this young guy dies and comes back to life. You were dead. I know that to be a fact. So I really liked him in that. But one that really I realized was in another movie was Beverly Rowland plays Houdini's wife in this movie. Beverly Rowland was the main caroler in one of my Christmas Fest films, Mr. Krueger's Christmas 1980. When I watch that again this year, which I most definitely will for Christmas Fest, I'm gonna have to pay attention because I don't remember her looking like that, but she's in that too. So you also have archive footage of Harry Houdini himself, who did like a seance or something, but it's weird. This is just a great film. I love Beyond and Back, 1978. Towards the end, you have a scene of this is a documentary, you have a dramatization of a young woman who tries to commit suicide, and then she goes into the afterlife. She's like in hell, and it's just kind of it's really campy, but they show her experience of what it was like with the people, and but anyway, it's snakes and stuff, but it's kind of a little horror type of thing, so it kind of leads into Horrorfest. So it's always a good movie to watch for this season of movie viewing, and it's the last must watch. All right, so 48 hours until Horrorfest begins. We have 2 more nights left of the ending of summer, beginning of fall. season movie watching. Relax, watch a couple of drama films, and then we're gonna go full-fledged into Horrorfest. See you guys later.